So here we are at Action Auto Center. Bright and early. I'm definitely early. And of course, the van started right away this morning. Well, I'm very grateful for that. Believe me, I didn't need the stress of it not starting. But yeah, so we're here. I'm 40 minutes early because I managed to get the van started, so I was excited, and I was like, just get there, and that way I can't be late. I stopped and, emptied my garbage at the 7-Eleven garbage, their gas station, and emptied, I cleaned the litter box and did all those kind of nitty-gritty stuff. I have a bag packed. There's a nice fields around here, so I can take her for a walk and let her hang out outside, and we can make a little day of it being outside. I just have a banana. I don't have much else to take that's portable, but for now that'll do. Beautiful sunrise this morning, and I got to see a little bit of it. Sorry, I can't show it to you at the moment. We're sort of sandwiched in here. But it's there. Slept in the Lowe's parking lot last night, which was way more comfortable than that other place I was at, which, originally I thought this will be a great spot. It's quiet, but there was that creepy truck, and I wasn't gonna do that. That was too stressful. And so here I am, and Nugget is of course asleep on the bed, and she's not gonna like being disturbed, but that is what it is. She has not finished her breakfast. I keep urging her to, but it's a cat. I can't tell a cat what to do. There's only so much training that is allowed with a cat, and she does pretty good with some of it, even in her condition. What's her condition, you may ask? She's a crack kitty. All right, I'm gonna stop this, and I'll keep you up to date as to how things progress today. So, not great news. I am waiting for a formal write-up of the work they need to do on the van in order to make it safe to drive. He has strongly recommended that I don't drive far, and that I do not by any means get on the interstate. I've been making a gratitude list, and it's actually a really long one. And I'm doing a lot of that. I need to make a post on Facebook right now. At least to ask them to stay tuned for the full write-up of what I'm going to need and how much more money I'll need to do the repairs. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking up. I'm not freaking out. And yes, I've been crying because I've got to release the stress somehow, right? But I've been on the phone with a good friend who's helped me keep my spirits up and reminds me that I have joy in my heart no matter what kind of van trouble I have.
And I have been through worse than this and come out better on the other side. And I can do it again. I will keep you guys posted as to what's going on.
I am sitting here making my coffee, and in the front seat is my crazy little fast-moving crack kitten. What are you doing? She's completely destroyed my seat covers. Completely. Yeah, they're not even legit seat covers. I'm not even sure why they're on there anymore. So, ooh, that light needs a charge. I am still safely parked at my friend's. It is January 2nd, day after New Year's Day, and I'm feeling very at peace, even though the van is in flux, right? I won't know anything until Monday, late in the day, because he's got to have time to research salvage yards and see if he can find the parts for the van that are needed. And I have no idea what's going to happen. And so I can't even, I can't plan anything. There's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. But yesterday I had an amazing day, and I painted this sunset where I was parked at Venice Beach. Well, it wasn't quite Venice Beach. It was Maxine Barrett Park. But this is my very fancy art folder. But it's the right size. It's van size. So. And this is the beautiful little painting I did of the sunset. So I'm really pleased with how it came out. And once again, it was a painting that I painted while I started listening to music, and the phone rang, and I had a wonderful conversation. And it just kind of happened while I was having my conversation, But I was working through stuff. So I posted on New Year's Eve video. If you haven't seen it, I think it's worth it, about choosing a healing path in your life. And for me, I made that choice, and it has been so incredibly rewarding. It helped me discover my authentic self, and I was able to accept that I'm an artist, and it helped me choose this life. So, excuse me, I just woke up. Woke up at 3:30. Give myself some time to be quiet and have a little bit of a meditation. So it's an hour later, and I just wanted to share the beginning of this day with you. I'm feeling really peaceful and really calm right now, and whatever happens, right? It's out of my control. So I can either choose to live this period of time between the knowing and the not knowing and the knowing, right? I can choose to be full of anxiety. I could choose to just be miserable. Or, like what I decided to do,
decided to do some meditation and allow myself to feel the calm. Sometimes we don't allow it. We think there's something wrong with it. Because we think we're just supposed to go all the time. We can't heal if we're always going. We have to stop. At least I do. I have to stop. So, this morning I got up and Nugget was bouncing off the walls once again. I mean, this is how it happens every morning. And she never lets me sleep in. The mornings I've slept in, it's because I got up and I gave her some food and I went back to bed. But I do try to keep her on a set schedule, so that's important for her. But yeah, so I painted this painting and I'm really pleased with that, and we'll see what today brings. Well, I know it doesn't come across necessarily in the video, but the sky had a really beautiful pink cast to it. And then I saw that gorgeous flower, which captures the pink that the sky was a second ago. And it's definitely an overcast morning, but I'm in this safe place. Nugget gets to be outside. This has been a very trying couple of weeks. But, you know, I'm getting through, and these are the realities of van life. These are the realities of life, no matter what we're doing in life. You know, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be roadblocks that appear, and you know, I'll never forget a friend telling me, it was like a children's poem, and I just identified with it right away. You know, you can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it, gotta go through it. But yeah. And then when you go through it on the other side, you're so much stronger for it. At least that's been my experience. So here I am, going through it. So, oatmeal's out, gonna eat, just finished, well, I'm in the middle of editing a video, but I saw this awesome pink, so I had to stop and try to capture it. Yeah, so I'll get back to finishing editing that video so I can get it out. It's for Wednesday, and I've been up since 3:30 a.m. This is how I roll. See you in a little bit. What are you doing? Today, I have another opportunity to take a shower in this awesome outdoor shower. So I thought I would show you guys what it looks like. And I have my Dr. Bronner's. I use the baby formula, the unscented, because I don't do well with scents to begin with. No matter what, no matter how beautiful, natural they are, there's very few that don't activate my asthma, so anything unscented makes me happy. So I am going to go take my shower. I have my washcloth that I crocheted for myself a few years ago. I love these. I love it because it's like the size of my face. Get myself in one full wipe. And then I have this My Shell Perfect C cleansing for my face and my neck. And it just keeps my face and neck hydrated, which is, you know, I'm 48 years old, so I'm not going crazy with all sorts of stuff, but, and I only use it when I wash my face in a shower. So like normally I just use a baby wipe, but when I'm going to take a shower I use this. And then I have my Fruit Enzyme Hydrating Mist by My Shell as well, which this thing, I mean, I gotta tell you, okay, so I think I've talked about it before. I use this on mosquito bites and it stops the itching. I use it on pimples that have just appeared. I spot treat with them and it's usually gone in the morning. I also have started spraying it on my cat scratches because I don't have an antiseptic other than like, germ wiping cloths. And I just don't feel like those really do the trick. But this is fabulous. I'm left with no scar when my scratch heals, and it heals the scratches much faster. And some of you know, some of you don't. I have something called Raynaud's, and I have very poor circulation to my extremities. And so when I get cuts and scrapes, especially on my feet, it is imperative that I take care of them. So, but this, anytime she gets me with her talons, I spray with this, and it is amazing. And it stops the itch that comes from those scratches, right? Which is actually the bacteria that is getting into your bloodstream. So, I don't have, oh, I do. Hold on, I have one to show you. So this one was 3 days ago, already almost completely healed. It's like the scabs are starting to slough off. Then this one was this one was yesterday, and you can see already almost, it's getting there. It's going to be there soon. And then this one, was this morning, and it was all swollen and puffy, and it's already like nicely sealing up. So now I'm gonna go, well, alright, so I already took my shower. I just forgot to transition from showing you the cuts. Actually, I did transition. I just didn't turn it on. And I just realized it. But I'm gonna go take a shower and I'm gonna show you the awesome outdoor shower. Look at this pretty little garden, little fountain. Just a really peaceful little spot, isn't it? So surrounded by all of these beautiful, lush plantings is the shower. Dun, dun, dun. I am very excited. This just makes me so happy. So I'm going to take care of business, and I will see you shortly. And just like that, fresh and clean. Now I'm going to go get dressed and maybe just kind of chill with the doors open with Nugget for a while. I worked all morning editing. And then I cleaned out the van. Whew. Did some reorganizing. So it's been quite the day already. And I'm feeling good. Starting out this new year the right way. So one more thing. Oh yeah, and see how nice and organized my van looks for the moment? I just finished. So the other thing, another tip for the day, shower tip for the day, is after your shower. Alright, so I don't use traditional deodorants. I use something called Primal Pit Paste. Okay, by the way, I am not sponsored by any of these people. I would not say no if they offered, by the way, but because I do believe in these products and they've been amazing for me for a lot of years. And in van life, I love the fact that I can use things that last a really long time, so I'm not creating a whole lot of waste. And my little mist bottles, I've actually cleaned one of them out and used as my water mister while I'm painting. So everybody's got a second use if you can figure it out. So the Primal Pit Paste, another thing that lasts a good long time because you only need like the tiniest bit. You really don't need a lot. So second use for Primal Pit Paste. This I learned from a farmer who I used to see all the time at the grocery store that I worked at in Woodbury, Connecticut. And she was a farmer. She worked at Roxbury Farm in Roxbury, Connecticut. But she told me about using it to help stop with sweaty hands. If somebody has a problem with sweaty hands, you know, sometimes for people it's not just nerves. Sometimes it's a medical condition and they have an issue with sweaty hands. For me, it's my feet. So since I have Raynaud's, like I mentioned before, my feet can get sweaty and then get icy cold, and I have to really be careful with that because then my toes will just go numb again, although I have 3 toes that are almost always numb anyway. But when it's warm like this, I have some feeling, and so I'd like to keep it. And the other thing that's really cool is a few years ago I had a problem with athlete's foot because I'm always wearing heavy wool socks, and this stuff just knocked it right out. I don't know whether it's the baking soda in here or what, but so yeah, if you have a problem with baking soda, this might not be something for you. But so it's shea butter, arrowroot powder, baking soda, coconut oil, candelia wax, lavender essential oil, so that's for the scent. Normally I do unscented pit paste, but I couldn't find any for a while, so I just grabbed the lavender because it's the one that affects me the least. But I'm not a big fan, like I said, of scented stuff. But they do have an unscented one. And then vitamin E. So that's it. That's all that's in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know there's a bunch of products out there that people like to use. I like the fact that this is a glass container, so when it's finished, I can find another use for it. Primal Pit Paste, another awesome product that I use. And that's it. That's my bath. That's my bathing stuff. That's all I use. And I'm not a makeup girl. Haven't been for years, and I have been very happy with that choice because I can honestly say I think my skin has improved because of it. So I don't know, you be the judge. I know you guys have also seen me like early in the morning when I wake up all puffy and swollen from sleeping, and my sinuses are all crazy. But this is me after a shower, and I think take off my glasses so you can see. But I think my skin is pretty nice. And I get, you know, a couple little stuff here and there, little blemishes, whatever, but nothing that is offensive. And quite honestly, if it offends you, that's your problem, not mine. A pimple's a pimple. They're natural. Whatever. So that's it. That's my little bit of something. I don't usually do that, but since I was taking a shower and showing you the shower and all that stuff, I thought, why not tell you about what I use? Alright, still, my number one favorite thing, that My Shell Fruit Enzyme Hydrating Mist. Everybody should have a bottle. Men and women. I'm sorry, but I think it is so universal that men and women both could use it. Alright, that's it for me. If you like the video today, everybody, you can give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. I could retake this, but I'm not gonna. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every single time I put out a video. And we will catch you on the next one. Hopefully I'll have some news about the van. Still waiting. But it is only Saturday. You gotta wait till Monday. So, bye everybody.